A car payment can quietly destroy your financial future without making you feel broke right away. That is what makes it dangerous. Because most people do not experience car debt as a crisis, they experience it as normal. A normal monthly payment, a normal upgrade, a normal part of adult life. But normal does not mean harmless. And one of the easiest ways to stay financially stuck is to keep borrowing money for something that loses value every year. The car payment trap works because it hides behind comfort, status, and routine. People do not ask, "Can I really afford this car?" They ask, "Can I afford the monthly payment?" That question sounds responsible, but it is often the wrong question. Because when you focus only on the payment, you stop seeing the total cost. You stop seeing the interest. You stop seeing the insurance. You stop seeing the opportunity cost. And that is where the trap begins. A $600 or $700 payment does not always feel extreme. That is the trick. It feels manageable. It feels survivable. It feels like something your future self will handle. But every monthly payment you lock in reduces flexibility. It takes money away from saving, away from investing, away from emergency reserves, away from freedom. And when you do this for a depreciating asset, you are not building wealth. You are renting a lifestyle at a premium. Cars lose value fast. That part is not new. But what most people never emotionally connect with is this. They are making payments on something that is becoming worth less every month. The debt stays real, the value keeps dropping. And that means the financial pain is not only in the payment, it is also in the invisible loss happening underneath it. You are paying real money for shrinking value, month after month, year after year. A lot of people do not buy expensive cars because they love finance. They buy them because of what the car says. It says success. It says progress. It says I made it. But freedom and status are not the same thing. A car can make you look wealthier while making you financially weaker. And that is one of the most expensive illusions in modern life. Looking rich is easy. Being free is harder. Now imagine that same monthly payment invested instead. $600 a month. $700 a month, year after year. That money could become a serious emergency fund, a real investment account, a house down payment, a business cushion, a freedom fund. That is the part people ignore. A car payment is not just a payment. It is a decision about what your future money will not get to become. People defend car payments because the upgrade feels emotional. The car is nicer, the ride is smoother, the image is better, and the monthly cost feels spread out enough to ignore. That is why people say things like, "You only live once," or "I deserve something nice." Maybe, but if every reward comes with debt, then the reward is not really freedom. It is financed relief, and financed relief gets expensive fast. Can some people afford a car payment? Of course. But the real question is different. Can they afford it without damaging savings, investing in flexibility? If the payment slows your investing, if it keeps your emergency fund weak, if it makes you depend on the next paycheck, then it is more expensive than it looks. A car payment is only harmless when your financial foundation is already strong. For most people, it is not. The smarter move is usually boring. Buy less car, keep it longer, reduce the payment, or avoid the payment entirely. That does not sound exciting, but boring money decisions create powerful long-term outcomes. A cheaper car can quietly fund your future. A flashy car can quietly delay it. And most people never notice the trade until years have already passed. The car payment trap is dangerous because it feels normal, justified, and manageable. But manageable is not the same as smart. Every monthly payment you accept becomes part of the life you must keep funding. And the more of those payments you stack, the less room you have to build wealth. A car should help you move. It should not quietly hold your future in place. That is the trap nobody talks about.